What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Thursday, January 27th, and today I have something very, very exciting to share with you guys. And that is regarding this article, which is titled, OpenSea is adding Solana NFTs using the Phantom Wallet. Now, we're going to dive deeper into what this article is about, also why this is huge for Solana NFT holders. Also, we're going to look into collections, something that you should look out for in terms of which collection should stand out the most, especially through this transition that could make you also possibly some money in the end. And then we're also going to do some technical analysis around all the analytics, all the numbers, all that jazz. So with that said, guys, if you're excited, be sure to smash up that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, join our Patreon page, and also beware of any scammers in the comments. I do not reach out via WhatsApp, email, or DMs. Those are all scams. So please be very careful and invest safely. Now, with that said, let us begin because this is really exciting. Okay, so obviously within the past 48 hours, I've been getting a lot of feedback from my Patreon community, from my Discord community saying, have you heard about this? And when I took a look at the article, I was pretty like, okay, I couldn't get any more excited because further down it says, Jane Wong, a well-known blogger and hacker who has gained notoriety for discovering tech features from the likes of Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram well before they're officially announced. So basically, he hacks into these different social media outlets, leaks the information, and they end up becoming true. So if this is true, if OpenSea is going to allow Phantom Wallet to connect to their marketplace, to make purchases, to allow NFT holders in the Solana ecosystem to merge those NFTs over to OpenSea, how huge can that be? Well, just not too long ago, around January 14th of this year, OpenSea surpasses 1 million active user wallets. Now, OpenSea, the largest NFT marketplace, has surpassed that. Now, what's interesting about this is, keep in mind, 1 million unique wallets. Just think about that. It's not going to be 1 million people. Sometimes unique wallets could be created by bots. It could be created by people who create multiple accounts on different browsers. Because MetaMask, you can install it into one browser and then you can install it on a different browser. So some people use this tactic in order to score a minting opportunity for NFTs when they launch. And if you don't know what minting means, it's basically you just pay a certain fee and you're risking the chance of hopefully winning a good NFT out of the collection, right? You're randomly given one. So you're minting, you're paying for something, right? So that's just everything in a nutshell. But as you can see here, just starting in January 2021, all the way up until now, it has grown substantially. And the reason that's happening is because NFTs are like hard assets. People consider it an investment. And also with NFTs, they grow in value. And this is the first time it's ever happened. So that's why I get really excited for that. Now, one thing that's really popular in OpenSea is CyberCons, just as an example. And just with a simple design as silly as this, if you look at the buy now price, and from a low to high, they're actually not that cheap. They're actually quite expensive. The floor price is around 11.99 ETH. And right now, each ETH is around $2,000 roughly to $2,500. So just think about that. Just this little goofy looking thing costs 11.99 as the base price. That's the lowest cost in OpenSea. The reason I want to show you this is because it's going to pay off later. Now let's look at the DApp radar. The reason I'm showing you this is because we're looking at the overall market of NFTs. Which ones are dominating? So obviously OpenSea is dominating in that space with over a volume of 197 million trading in and out of OpenSea. And with Magic Eden is built on Solana. Magic Eden is trading beneath that around 16 million, but it's way further beyond its competitors, right? And as you can see, Solana has other markets like Solana Art and SolSea, and it's made it in the top 7. That just goes to show you that Solana is dominating. And right now, I'm not really seeing anything in regards to ETH. It's really just this. So obviously, OpenSea and their team, they see a lot of potential and that the NFT marketplace on Solana is growing faster than ETH. So another thing I want to show you is what's been trading the best within the past 24 hours. So if you click on the 24-hour chart on DApp Radar, you'll notice all these different ones that have been doing really well. If you go to the all, meaning what has been doing well ever since the launch of Solana's NFT marketplace, obviously we see degenerate apes. But the thing is, Degenerate Apes is very unaffordable right now. I'm not trying to push you guys to buy something that you can't afford. The whole purpose of this is to make money, right? So I'm looking at things that happened within the past 24 hours. Now, everything that I'm about to show you after this is not financial advice. This is just my own financial opinion. What I feel is good in my opinion, but this is just entertainment, right? So you have to decide what you think is a good investment and not base it off of mine. Maybe watch other YouTube videos or all that jazz. So one of the things that stands out for me is this one right here, these dragons, right? I think it's called Barroku dragons. I think that's how you pronounce it. But this one has been standing out the most. And the crazy thing is the base price is pretty crazy. And it also was showing up on the most traded collectibles on Solana. This was posted on January 24th. It also was averaging around a price of 280 souls just for trading. And I think it's because it's like one of the pixelated designs that's almost similar to Cyber Kong's, but it's more elevated. It's more prettier, it's more gorgeous. I think people visually like to collect this because when you collect these things, you have to be into the art and not just the flipping part, because you have to have this debate with yourself. Do you want to sell it, or do you want to keep it as an investment towards your creativity, right? So you have to evaluate those things. And if you just think about flipping it, then you shouldn't be in the NFT space because you're going to shop the wrong way. You have to shop as if you're a collector, right? Because that way when you do sell it, people who do collect will have the same taste as you do. Now I want to show you a website. It's called HowRare.is. HowRare.is allows you to shop for NFTs and allows you to find out which ones are more rare in their collections. So say for instance in this collection, you'll see that the dragons right here are again on the top list. And right now the floor price is 385 Solanas. That's crazy. Like, just think about that. That's the floor price. That's just the lowest cost possible. But obviously there's all these other ones that you can look at, but feel free to check this out and shop on your own. So I went through this list and I decided that I have particular ones that I'm looking at, and I did buy one NFT at the end of this video. I will show you what that is and why it's so similar to the Barroku dragons. So what is the first one? Okay, the first one is Dazed Ducks. Now, Dazed Ducks you can find on Magic Eden, which is the NFT marketplace. Now, their lowest price that they have is around 15 Solanas. But I think what's great about this is I think it could potentially do quite well. You know, there's Danger Valley Ducks, which is another NFT collection on Solana. But I think Dazed Ducks has a bit of promise because their art tends to visually move. As you can see, it has like some type of GIF animation, but also they actually look kind of stunning. So if you go back to HowRare.is, you can go over here, make sure to select sort by rank, and also over here, make sure only for sale is on. And it'll show you what is for sale and also the rank in terms of its rarity. As you can tell, rank 1, 2, 7, 14, these are all looking a lot different compared to its counterparts, right? And they're all pretty expensive. But if you believe in the project and you like the design, then possibly you could find a really great deal here. So let's go back to here onto the Magic Eden website. And if you do believe the design, this floor price could change from 15 Solanas to who knows, maybe 100 Solanas. It really depends. You know, it depends if a celebrity is going to adopt it or not, if they're going to put it on their profile, or if they're going to be caught on social media like here. So here's a great example. On their Twitter page, they actually bought some advertising space within Times Square in New York. And so this is something that you have to keep in mind is, are they building awareness to their brand? Are they actually developing interactive relationships with their customers, and also are they really positioning themselves in the right way? And they absolutely are doing that in my perspective. So Dazed Ducks is one of my first options, but not the immediate option. This is not the one that I want you guys to possibly look into, but this could potentially do well. And if you want to take the risk of paying 15 Solanas, then maybe you could do this, but continue watching this video. Next up, we have Ape Age. Now, I brought this up previously in my last videos, which I'll put on the upper right hand side, which you can click on that link. But also Ape Age, the reason I like this collection so much is because, as we know, apes in general, in terms of NFTs, do really well in most NFT marketplaces, and you have to choose the right ones. Usually the ones with the profile pictures do really well. These guys face to the left rather than face to the right. Usually when they face to the right, that's more traditional. We see that most times. You'll see it in the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and you'll see it in Degenerate Apes as well in Solana. But the reason I like this is because you can earn rewards. You can actually buy one for really cheap, and then you can earn around 0.1 Solanas. And you're rewarded that almost every week. Now that could change, but lately it's been almost every week that you're rewarded just for holding it and not listing it for sale. Now, if you go to HowRare.is, you can see again what great deals there are. I mean, like rank number 19, there's 9.99 Solanas compared to rank number 18, which is 45 Solanas, and the list can go on and on. But there are some really affordable ones here, 5.5 Solanas. We have 3.9 Solanas here. I mean, just go through the list if you feel like this is something that you particularly like, right? And that's just something that you should keep in mind. Now, the third one I want to show you guys is Akuma Niko. Now, this collection was actually sparked by one of our Patreon members. His name is Scott E. Scott E put this to my attention, and basically what they do is they are an NFT where you can buy the first generation, and then they'll have a second generation that comes out. But either way, no matter which NFT you hold, you're rewarded Hono. Hono is the utility token that helps function this Akumaverse, which is the name of this collection, right? So they have a collection 1 and 2. This is collection 1. Collection 2 hasn't come out yet on the roadmap, but you can breed those two later and get rewards for that. Now, if you go to their website, it pretty much tells you everything that you need to know in terms of the roadmap. Right now, we're waiting for phase 4, which is the release of the second generation, and then the Akumaverse, which is going to expand pretty soon. So this is the website. Feel free to check them out. But we're going to get down to the number one NFT collection that I'm very bullish on, that I actually got into, because I feel if Solana NFTs are migrated over to OpenSea, that base price could skyrocket both on the Solana marketplace and also the OpenSea marketplace. And that is Barroku Lizards. That is correct. So this is kind of a miniature versions. It's not dragons, these are lizards. But there is a very small collection of these, 880. That's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. But if you go to HowRare.is and you go to only for sale, sorted by rank, there are very affordable options here. This is what I think is a hidden gem for you guys, right? And this is something that you should look into. Right now we have some rank number 4.99 Solanas. This is a steal. Look at this one. This one's 5 Solanas for rank 12. Guess which one I got? I got rank number 20, 2.2 Solanas. I thought that was a great deal. And also, I love lasers. I love the fire. I love this one personally. I see that this was a great affordable investment for myself. And I love lasers. I like the design. So I'm invested emotionally. And also I'm invested as a collector. I'm also invested because there's a possible chance that this could be flipped for more money. But there are so many different options. Look at this one. This one's 4.48 Solanas, and it has a crown, glasses, it has the rainbow, whatever you call that. I don't know if that's a drool or a pool or whatever, but it's a river of rainbows coming out of the dragon's mouth. So keep that in mind. This could be the next new hot one. And this could be a competitor to Barroku dragons. Just keep that in mind. The floor price of this could change, and it could definitely do well. And I could see this being like a cyber Kongs, the next new icon that people would want. So this one to me is my number one top Solana NFT choice in terms of Solana NFTs are going to be migrating over to OpenSea. But I think that could happen. I absolutely think that could happen. So guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think is the top NFT collection in your opinion. What do you think is going to flip for a good price? And also, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think that this article is true? And also, how soon do you think it's going to happen? Guys, I'd like to hear your thoughts down below. So please be sure to smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, join our Patreon page, and we will see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the global crypto assets exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.